So there are 74 years between these two cars, but there is a lot of similarities, and I'm going to point out 3 of them. The first one is the 7-slot grille, although you will see that that vehicle has 9 slots. And the reason for that is the first Willyses were built in 2 versions, 7-slot and 9-slot. And then later we continued just with the 7-slot. The second part of the Jeep is, of course, the trapezoidal wheel arch. You see it here. This is what we call the trapezoidal wheel arch. And it goes all the way back to the original Willys, where again here you see that shape of the wheel arch that at that point no other car had, and today is very unique to the Jeep, and we have it on every Jeep, including the Renegade. The third point is a very functional point. It's the short overhangs in the front and in the rear. And of course, you see here, this is a very short overhang and allows you great off-road capabilities. No, it doesn't matter what Jeep we design. We always go back to our heritage, to our history. Jeep was built with a purpose, and for us it's always very important to remind ourselves of that purpose and of the history. So it doesn't matter if it's a Renegade or Wrangler or Grand Cherokee. They all share the same DNA. We designers are very optimistic people, so we never look at challenges or burdens. We always look at opportunities. And this has been a fantastic opportunity because we're not replacing an existing Jeep, we're creating a new Jeep, a new member of the family. So we were able to do something very unique, a unique member of the new Jeep family. So it was a fantastic opportunity and a fantastic adventure for us. When we started designing the Renegade, we knew it's a new member of the Jeep family. We're discussing what kind of member of the family is that. The Grand Cherokee is the father, but the Renegade could be that new son, the son that doesn't want to behave. It's Renegade, it's rogue. We wanted to create something that has a lot of strong character, a Renegade character. And for me, one way to get there was to use a very young designer, someone straight out of school, someone that has no experience with feasibility or engineering. Someone would give me fresh ideas, and he did. He came up with wonderful ideas, ideas that maybe a designer with too much experience would not give me because he knows too much. But that designer gave me ideas like the AC outlet on top of the instrument panel, for example, where we first thought, oh, this is too crazy. But we gave it a chance and it fitted the character of the Renegade. The designer was very young, but that does not mean we designed the Renegade only for young people, but for people who are young at heart. Jeep is Jeep. You see a lot of people pointing at cars and say that's the Jeep, but it's not a Jeep, it's an SUV. Because in our head, Jeep is an SUV. Jeep is the original SUV. You see it here. And that's why there's no other word for Jeep. But if I say this is a Jeep, everyone knows what it is.